Hello everyone! Freehold has traditionally served as a haven for pirates, scoundrels, and those who wish to live free of Kul Tiras control. Now, the Iron-Tide Raiders have brought the city under their harsh rule and are coercing the various pirate crews under their banner. While the pirates gather, a small group of heroes must infiltrate the town and eliminate the leadership to dissolve this growing alliance of cutthroats. Now, during our adventures within Tidegard, we uncovered an allegiance between Lady Ashvane and the Iron-Tide Raiders, with their leader Harlan Sweete. Our buddy, Flynn Fairwind, he used to captain his very own crew, with Harlan Sweete as his first mate, but after a particularly messy job, he decided to leave the freebooting life behind. This left Harlan free to gather the nastiest of their crew and form the Iron-Tide Raiders, which in turn started to recruit those other smaller pirate crews under their sails. You should have seen it. He was a maniac. The things that Flynn saw him do back in the day. Someone has to stop him, and that someone is going to be us.
Avast, you build suckers!
Those of you that play Hearthstone, you might actually recognize good old Sky Captain Crag, who was added as a card with the Grand Tournament edition. He and his faithful Mount Sharkbait, they're the guardians of Freehold, continuously patrolling the sky on the lookout for intruders. At least, that is what they're supposed to be doing. Instead, these two are often found snoozing in a crow's nest, or dropping guano on unsuspecting victims from above. His parrot has no shame as it bombards with poop, while Crag, he has Azeroth infused into his gunpowder, a revitalizing brew that will restore his health and lift his spirits, if you let him.
Guess I be off to the locker.
Craig, Dad! Sharkbait, sorry, you smell like parrot guano!
What a lovely mount to have. And those of you that really desire it, Harlan Sweete, he actually has a chance to drop it within Mythic mode. With the Guardians out of commission, we can move further into Freehold with a beautiful view as we cross the bridge.
Ahoy! You lot got the look of proper cutthroats. Not like the usual scum that passes for pirates round here. If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cooperating with my attempts to pick it. That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a slippery one. So, you scratch my back, I return the favor. Got me?
The Iron-Tide Raiders have gathered different pirate crews to join them, and each week you'll be able to infiltrate one of them, making the Council of Captains encounter just a little bit easier. In this case, we have Otis, who really wants to get out of his cage, so we follow the puppy around for a bit until it tires itself out, and we can pick up the key. Otis is so thankful for his freedom that he gives us some official Cutware Corsair regalia, which makes us look like respectable criminals, and also make the Corsair pirates friendly towards us. The next week, it might be the Bill Dredge faction. Having a party and sharing a drink with them will make them accept you as one of their own. Or it could also be the Blacktooth Brawlers. Either way, whichever pirate faction is looking for a new friend, will decide which one amongst the Council of Captains will stand with you. There's Captain Raoul of the Blacktooth Brawlers, Eudora of the Bill Dredge, and Jolly of the Cutwater Corsairs. They meet within Freehold to drink and confer.
Your skulls will be excellent target practice.
Let's put your steel to the test. Bottoms up, scallywags!
They enter into combat together. Within this case, we have Captain Jolly on our side. He buffs us with Trade Wind's Vigor, which increases movement speed by 40%. Captain Raoul as an ally, that will have him tap a keg and shower us with his personal supply, increasing damage done by 15%. Then Captain Eudora, she loads her rifle with a chain bola, which occasionally stuns her target for 6 seconds. But when they're against you, Jolly, he will dash around the field, making his targets bleed, and unleash a whirlpool of blades, empowered by the sea, which deals nature damage to all nearby enemies. In this encounter, we still have to deal with Raoul's Blackout Barrels, which disorientate you, and Barrel Smash, which is an AoE attack on the ground. Eudora uses Power Shot and Grape Shot. The last one has her leaping to a new location, and then fire wide shots from her rifle. You might have actually noticed that she's part of the Valpera, a new race introduced for Battle for Azeroth. The pirate life, it does not seem to discriminate, as we see, for example, the Hosen, the Saurok, even Etten. It's a whole mixed bag of different races coming together under the pirate banner.
Was this last call?
Some more clearing to do until we reach the Ring of Booty, where Flynn got the beating of a lifetime. This is Battle for Azeroth's version of the Ring of Blood. And of course, we have Gurtok and Woden that are announcing the fights.
Gather round and place your bets. We got a new set of competitors! Take it away, Gerthok and Woden!
That's your cue, landlubbers.
Ouch! Why'd you poke me? Oh, wake up, Woden! We're on!
Come on, say the things! Say the things!
Ouch! Okay. Gather round for a show of unbridled ferocity. Coming to you from parts unknown. The mysterious, the dangerous, the slightly unkempt, the band of smelly buccaneers. And entering the ring, we have the amazing, the incredible, the magnificent, the... What the... Really? It's a greased-up pig? I'm beginning to think this is not a professional setup. Oh well, grab the pig, and you win.
They have led many fights in rings all across the expansions, and now we see them once more as prisoners within Freehold. Our first challenge, that is to catch a pig.
Well, look at that! They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense, the sergeant of shell shock, the hellion in a half-shell, Ludwig!
Ludwig von Tortollen. He's our next challenge, who will quickly flood the field with spinning shells. Best to put him down as quickly as we can.
Ludwig goes down! What a fight! These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the epitome of brutality! A champion that sleeps with the fishes! Literally! The Freehold fanatic! The master of the jagged jawbone jab! The powerful pugilist predator! Trothak the Shark Puncher!
New class and allied race confirmed. It is the Shark Puncher. This ogre, he has 2 sharks strapped to his arms, which he's not afraid to use as weapons. He'll hold on to one of them and start swinging madly in a circle, and he will also toss one away, which will chase the closest target, until the ogre decides to rearm himself and charges to the shark. You do not want to stand in his way when he does, and with our victory in the Ring of Booty, all we gotta do now is take care of the leader. That means another trip over the bridge with a gorgeous view, but don't stare too long, as the enemy, they will gladly knock you off to a gruesome death down below. With his crew taken care of, Harlan has no choice but to face us himself.
Taller men than you have opposed me, but they always came up short.
The leader of the Iron Tide Raiders, that is Harlan Sweete, and his vast wealth is only exceeded by his sliminess. Currently bankrolled by Lady Ashvane, Sweete, he's been tasked with uniting the various pirate crews by any means necessary. It was their allegiance that had Dalen's Gate fall, and it made the people of Kul Tiras believe that House Proudmoore was too weak to lead them. Ashvane nearly took control, but thankfully we showed up just in time to stop it from happening, and Priscilla, she's currently in the wind. That doesn't stop Harlan from giving it all he's got, as his magical loaded dice, they either increase his attack speed and damage taken by 100%, while using his abilities more often, or his abilities will target additional enemies. Those abilities are being bombarded, which leaves a patch of fire on the floor. Skinny Iron type members, they come out to try and detonate on the target, and he can control the winds with his saber. With a flick of his blade, Harlan bends the trade winds to his will and sends them flying forward. Enemies that collide with the winds, they're knocked back and they suffer nature damage, something that can become quite scary when you're pushed to the edge. All the same, the leader of the Iron Tide Raiders goes down, but Priscilla, she's still out there, and the threat to Kul Tiras is far from over.
Inconceivable.
And that is the story of Freehold. Not a friendly or pleasant town, but definitely a free one, and hopefully, with Sweete's demise, it will return to its former foul glory. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and until next time, guys, see ya!